You're listening to World Update from the BBC World Service in London. This is Dan Damon. And coming up, The Hague. That's Lauren Comato. Well, tougher criteria for people wanting to get visas to come to study in Britain are in force from today. I've been speaking about the impact of those measures to Himanshu Bartwal. He's director of Admission Overseas. That's a company in Hyderabad, India, that helps Indian students obtain British visas. Not so easy anymore. I asked Himanshu to describe what's happened to the way Indian students can come and study in the UK.
Well, there has been a lot of changes post 21st April 2011. I believe the UKBA has quite tightened the rules, and now the students can easily go to only public institutions rather than private institutions, and private institutions are not being given a lot of leverage. So students here in India are now only looking at public institutions, and even the credible private institutions are not getting any students because there's a much hype about private institutions not being properly run in the UK, probably cheating the students, taking low quality students.
Well, indeed, because a year ago on World Update we had a look at some of those institutions. You mentioned the UKBA, the border agency. They also looked at some of these so-called universities and colleges, which ended up being just rooms above shops with no serious qualifications to offer. And so how do you avoid that?
Well, we do agree about this, and we have seen the marketing done by these colleges in India, and their only intention was to take money out of the students. I have seen many colleges...
Well, not only that, to take money out of the students and to help those students come to work when they should be studying.
Yes, that is very true, and the intention can quite be easily judged in case of when there's a visa refusal. Even the deposits paid by the student to such institutions were not refunded. But the problem is both sides. There are agents in India who were promoting such colleges because of high commission structures, and they should not be doing that. So the problem has been because of both the sides, and now I would say it is better because the students will only look at quality institutions. But because of this whole issue, many private institutions which are actually good ones and quality education providers have been suffered as well.
How badly is that affecting the brain power, if you like, available to India?
Well, the UK as an education destination has become a bit unpopular in India because of the whole thing, and the visa refusal rate has been very high, and the visa issuance duration is very long. I have seen students waiting for up to 3 months not getting a reply from the UK Embassy in India, and then sometimes they've been asked to withdraw their applications also because their CAS has expired or their courses have already started in the UK. As a overall, the whole scenario, you can say that the students, they are fearing to go to UK. They believe that they might not get the visa, or sometimes they even it was because of the whole situation. There were so many students studying in the UK and going to these small time colleges. Because of that, the part-time jobs were less. Students in India really look at part-time jobs in the UK as well, so they understand that they will not get any jobs. And then the second thing is that post-study work visa, since it is gone, so that has made UK as quite a unpopular destination right now.
That's Himanshu Bartwal. He's one of those who tries to organise visas for those who want to study in the UK from India. Well, we asked the UK Border Agency about the new regulations. They said, we are radically reforming the immigration system to tackle abuse and to bring net migration down to sustainable levels. Changes to the student visa system will create a system where every student coming to the UK attends a legitimate course at a legitimate institution. They will work side on other reforms of the work route and changes being planned for the settlement and the family routes. That is the right that some have to bring their families once they are settled here in the UK. You're listening to the BBC World Update programme from London. And let's go to Australia.